All right, good morning everyone. We're at John L. Scott on Bainbridge Island, and this morning we have
Carone Anderson.
I'm Elizabeth Osmick.
I'm Adam Matschek.
April Murray.
Great. So we are interviewing Adam today. We're picking his brain and his business, which is called Bainbridge Ready. So Adam, thank you for coming in.
Morning.
Please tell us what you do.
Sure. So about 5 years ago, I started a business called Bainbridge Ready, which provides specialized, customized home management services for part-time and seasonal homeowners here on Bainbridge. A lot of folks who don't spend all their time here, they want anything from the light occasional check-in on the home to make sure it's fine, to managing every aspect of large, complicated homes. So there's quite a spectrum there.
Yeah, and
What does that mean? Managing.
So picture a 1,000 square foot condo in Winslow
Okay.
to a 6,000 square foot ultra modern complicated waterfront palace. So there's a lot of differences in quality of homes, styles of homes, sizes of homes,
Yeah.
as well as what the clients expect and want.
Mm-hmm.
So I have bandwidth to accommodate both ends and in between.
Nice. I'm glad you mentioned that difference, because one of our questions was, do you service condos? Because they're a whole different, need
Sure.
from people.
Right.
But
So typically condos do have an HOA, and some of the services I provide would be duplicative. Other times there are ways that I can be value add in that situation. Like if they want to have a bathroom redone, or maybe they're just not happy with the HOA's oversight over long periods of time, and they hire me as additional service to kind of fill in where they're looking for that peace of mind.
Yeah.
A good probably idea was have a representative with our gone so the HOA knows
Yeah.
if something goes wrong.
Right. So you
Mhm.
are the person. You are their interim while they're out of town. You
Yes.
take care of the property. You do any. Do you do construction?
So I have a network of service providers
Okay.
that take care of those things, whether you need a carpenter, electrician, plumber, roofer, landscaper, housekeeper, arborist, whatever. I have folks that I have worked with, trust, would use on my home, have a productive relationship with them so that they will take care of me and my clients sooner rather than later, and my clients know they're getting the right price and a quality service.
Nice.
And they don't have to hassle with it.
Yeah, nice.
That's super.
Yeah.
How'd you get into this business?
Yeah.
You have a really unique niche.
All right,
Yeah. So.
so I can kind of tell you the story. So
Okay.
my wife and I moved here a little over 5 years ago, and it was a really sunny, beautiful Saturday in May. We're kayaking around the island and seeing
Nice.
all these big, beautiful waterfront homes. No one's around. Blinds are down, patio furniture's covered, one weed's growing through the deck.
No.
And just like, obviously no one's been around. Okay, lovely home, lovely place.
Yeah.
Why are they not there? Where are they? How are they taking care of and dealing with these homes? So I just kind of started exploring that and seeing that there wasn't a real cogent professional service being done. On this island, it's been done very informally over the years. People have friends, grown kids who live a mile away,
Yeah.
or a neighbor they kind of always over-obligate, and that can lead to contention. And with a lot of new people from out of state moving to the island, they don't have that friend or relative that they
Yeah.
can kind of tap on. So I started this business as a professionalized service. It's an LLC. I'm fully licensed, insured, and bonded. Protects me, protects the clients, protects the home, protects all the contractors that we bring in. And that's what a lot of folks who are new to this area are wanting and expecting. So that was the genesis of the idea, and I quit my office job in Seattle and started this. And
Woo-hoo.
Wow.
it's
for
been good.
you.
Yeah, so it's a
Good
lot
for
of work,
you.
a lot of hours, but it's nice being your own boss and being
Yeah.
able to work with a diversity of people. I have clients from all over the world, different backgrounds, different styles, and the contractors I work with are a whole host of other differences
Yeah.
too.
So are you a one-man show? Because obviously in all these other services you reach out, you have subcontractors, right? You,
Sure.
The electrician or whatnot. Do you have a small team, or is it just you coordinating?
So I have no employees. It's centrally a coordination role. If the homes are easy and straightforward, I'm constantly checking on homes, stopping by, making sure everything's fine, texting pictures to my clients, whether they're in London, Beijing, Atlanta, Santa Barbara. But if more intensive things need to be done, I call through my Rolodex of the folks
Yep.
I know and trust, I can call them and they'll quickly attend to things that need to be dealt with.
I guess if we had a client buy a beautiful home and we know
Mhm.
that they travel for business or they go away for 6 months out of the year, like most people do, are you still available to take on clients, or are you pretty full, or do you usually see like a
So
come and go fluid type of
I
thing?
have, definitely a stable list of clients that there won't be any change up in that
Yeah.
for a long time unless their life circumstances change drastically. But there are folks that are use me for 6 months to a year until they move here full time.
Okay.
Also,
Really good.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because a lot of folks, it's the house they want and love. They buy it. It's December. They're not moving here till July.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
As well as they also a lot of times want to work with real estate folks. They want to get a house ready for market.
Yep.
They use me, especially if the house is not occupied, or they need to have a response to a list of demands as a result of an inspection, and call my contractors, get it dealt with, or they just took possession, but they need a lot of things done to make what they want or what
Yeah.
they need, and they won't move in for 6, 8, 9 months.
Yeah.
I can do that.
And-
So that's another big piece of my
Yeah.
business too.
That is great, because by law we can't, right? It specifies that realtors are not general contractors, so we
Yeah.
can't really coordinate any of that for our clients. But we know that there's a need, like you just said, that comes up.
I can't tell you how many times I've had a client that, is not moving here right away, and the responsibility lies on me to go check in on the house. I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Please no one be squatting in his house.
Or you find something like a leaky sink.
Right.
Right.
Legally, Olympia could slap your paws if you then call a plumber, deal with it, approve the work, pay for it. That's acting as a general contractor.
Yeah.
Even doing a couple of those components, not necessarily even paying for it, that is acting as a general contractor, and it's $1,000 fine per occurrence.
Yep.
Now, they don't crack down on it often, but just from the litigious world we live in,
Yeah.
if something goes sideways,
Right.
you're the one who's performing the work without any of the necessary licensing or insurance, and everyone can be unhappy pretty quick.
All right. So I'm gonna get your number.
Yeah.
Sure.
They will just pass it.
So
Yeah.
tell me about kind of how your structure for your fees. Is this like an hourly? Because I each project is different.
Correct.
So I understand that.
So typically I have a monthly management fee for me working with you, and
Okay.
that's based on a mutual understanding of how much time and energy I'll be providing for your home. On average, that ranges from $150 to $300 a month. Now, if I am subcontracting out any additional work, I charge a percentage on top of total invoice value. On average, that's
nice.
10 to 15%. So let's say we need an electrician to do something, costs $1,000. I pay them, I charge the client, $1,150, which incorporates all the licensing I have to carry, the taxes I have to pay, and then obviously some profit for my time and energy and use of all my network.
Well, that's the hassle-free fee. I'll just write a check.
Yeah.
Sure.
So how long do you do this for, like, just a weekend, or is there a set amount of time that you say my services only start when you're gone for 3 weeks or
Sure.
more?
Most people who are just gone for a vacation for 2 or 3 weeks tend to not worry about their home completely falling apart in 3 weeks.
Okay.
Now, I've been in circumstances where a neighbor of a client has been gone for a period of time, like 2 or 3 weeks, and knew that there was a large windstorm, and they say, "Hey Bob, could you call Adam, just have him check on my house too?" And if it's a simple thing like that, I just, sure, no problem,
Yeah.
and I don't
Yeah.
charge for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because typically it's easy, and I don't mind providing that peace of mind for friends and neighbors,
Right.
because oftentimes they appreciate that and refer me on also.
Yeah.
So the average client, they're gone for several months at a time, or
Okay.
they're in and out all the time,
Okay.
and they don't have the bandwidth to manage all the maintenance and landscaping and oversee those pieces,
Right.
as well as the seasonal stuff you need to do for a home, or the one-off occurrences.
Okay.
They just don't know who to call, don't want to deal with it,
Yeah.
and so they're floating in and out of life here on the island, and I'm providing that continuity for their home.
Perfect. So how did you fare in the big storm we had?
So, you know, I definitely have snow tires on the Subaru Outback, so I can get anywhere. But it's a lot of constantly just rotating through all the properties and making sure things are fine. Shaking the snow off their favorite shrubs so that they don't collapse and die. Scoop the snow off the walkway so the house doesn't look like completely empty and unoccupied.
That's
important.
That's a good point.
And just text pictures to my clients and let them know all is well.
So, fun question for you.
Mm-hmm.
When you go on vacation or away for a long time, who takes care of your house?
So running your own small business, I can't escape for long periods of time.
I think I might know about that.
Yeah, but I will say I have my house pretty dialed in, and I know it won't collapse in 2 to 3 weeks. But you know, it's rare I could ever get away for that long.
Yeah.
But I do have a few folks that I call on. So like for example, if I am on vacation, I do provide 24/7, 365 coverage of my clients' homes. And I have a couple people that I utilize to check on homes or meet contractors when I am away. However, in today's modern society and technology, I have a smartphone with me at all times.
Yeah.
So I can always get video, pictures, talk to who I want, call my contractors. So I am never 100% on vacation. That's fine.
We
Me too.
But you know, that's part of my business. That's what I'm offering.
That's awesome. Well, that's a lot of good information.
Yeah,
Thank
great.
you, Adam.
What a great service that you're providing.
Yeah.
So one last question: are you just in Bainbridge, or do you service Kitsap County,
So-
over Seattle?
I will peek into maybe Squamish. However, all my clients are basically on Bainbridge.
Okay.
With the amount of driving I do, and Bainbridge is not a tiny island. It can
No.
take you half an hour to go from
Yeah,
south to
right.
north. And I'm constantly cycling around the island, so I do enough driving as is. And for how many small inputs are necessary, it wouldn't make sense to drive to like Port Ludlow or Hansville.
Right.
I think that the density of demand here on the island is sufficient for what I can provide, and I'm still trying to grow. So
Yeah.
right now, Bainbridge is just fine.
Awesome.
Doing good.
Before we wrap up though, how do we get in contact with you? What's the
So cell phone, email, website.
What's your
Website is www.bainbridgeready.com. My email is adam@bainbridgeready.com. And I can provide my business cards, so you have cell phone and all those information.
Awesome.
Nice and simple.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you again. Thank you for tuning in. Again, we are John L. Scott on Bainbridge Island,
I'm Corone Anderson.
Elizabeth Osmek,
April Murray.
and of course, Adam.
Thank you.
Thank you.